One of my favorite events of the year, the Charleston Home and Design Show, coming up at the end of the month. However, you don't have to wait until then to realize the beauty of a brand new living space. You can ask Alan anything right now, and we're going to do just that. Our ABC News 4 building expert Alan Wheeler here with some before and after transformations that will have you reaching for your phone to get in touch with this guy. Alan, welcome back to the program. I want to talk about a specific design that you did recently. It was a kitchen, and it turned out to be just absolutely gorgeous. So tell us about this remodel a little bit.
Well, kitchens are really important for remodeling because all of us are in it 2 or 3 times a day.
Sure.
And so I met a couple, Norm and Judy, and they said, well, we had a pretty good sized kitchen and we need an island, and we're not sure, should it be an angled island, a squared off island? We don't know what the cabinet should look like, and we don't want to redo the whole kitchen, so we want to keep part of it. That was the phone conversation. So I met with them at the house, and they really had a pretty good sized kitchen. And I said, so tell me what you want to do. And they said, well, we want to keep the range, keep the refrigerator, keep the dishwasher, but new countertops.
Okay.
And these are, Alan, what do you think about the cabinets? What can we do with them? And I said, well, the design is classic, not bad. So we could refinish them, and that would be a lot cheaper than taking them out.
And that means keeping the existing structure, just kind of putting some new paint on them, some new doors on them, maybe some new handles as well to kind of give it a more updated, modern look.
Ended up with new handles. The door style was fine. So actually, yes, we could have put new doors on, but we kept the doors.
You didn't have to in this case.
Right, and we had them refinished, professional refinisher. And but Alan, take out the microwave, put in a hood, and we'll have to figure out where we put the microwave. So then they said, well, we've got heart pine floors. We want to put that in the living room, and even though I know you say it's a pretty good size, we still feel it's kind of closed in.
Sure.
So what can we do? And so I looked around, and they have a dining room, and you'll see in the before picture where there's a desk over there in the corner.
Right.
And so I said, well, we can take the desk out, and we can open up that wall to the dining room. And they said, well, can you really do that structurally? And I said, sure. We just need to get an engineered beam, above it. And then they didn't say anything about the 3-foot wide doorway coming in from the hall from the front door. And I said, well, we could go and widen that also. And
Okay.
they go, okay, great. So, well, what is it going to look like? So we arranged to have a CAD program, and I drew an island in, tentatively, and opened up the spaces and showed them with a camera walkthrough what it looked like. And they said, "Oh my goodness, it really looks different."
That's exactly what they want.
And they said, and opening that 3-foot to 5-foot, that even looks really neat. So then they had trim around their doorways called casing, and I said we could even enlarge it visually more by putting rounded edges, painted, don't have casing, so that when your eye is looking toward the dining room, it looks more open. And you'll see in the pictures that, from the views with the archway, they were squared off, and so we decided to put an arch in for a touch.
And not only that gives it the appearance that it's bigger, it really does open up the room and the space as well.
Oh yeah, because when your eye looks at a window or a doorway, it sees a frame, like a picture.
Yeah.
And that's why actually we frame pictures, so we notice the picture. But when you don't want to constrict the space, then the opposite is true. You take the trim or the border away, and it opens it up completely differently.
And this is just a great example of what can happen when you yourself, the contractor, get your eyes on a project, and you can explain to the homeowner that this is what's possible. They didn't even know that they could take out some of that space and make those archways, and you came in and said, you know what, we can do this, we can do that, and it's exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, I mean, they were very open for ideas. Some people, until the drawings, have a hard time imagining it. But that's, one of the things about having 26 years experience is I'm able to bring in the possibilities with them. And well, then also, do we do an island, strong color differentiation from the regular cabinets? And we decided to kind of have a white on white. So the main cabinets are an off-white, and the island cabinets are more of a mint. And then we added beadboard instead of paneling, and changed the whole look by having a wainscot in beadboard rather than.
So those are the same cabinets you're looking at from before to after?
Same cabinets. They were a medium brown, kind of darkened the room.
Yeah.
Oh, and the other thing I forgot to mention is they had the backsplash was drywall white paint.
Right.
And we put in some nice earth tone tiles.
And that just makes a huge difference right there.
So you've got granite now, and then the color of the tile has a little contrast. And what I really like is that the countertop at the eat at area is a dark walnut. Gorgeous piece of wood, offsets everything.
Absolutely it is, and you could tell that the great job that Alan did right there. And if you want to meet Alan and discuss your project, you're actually going to be at the Charleston Home and Design Show coming up pretty soon, right?
Yes, I'm going to be on the 4th floor as I have been, and sure, people can talk to me there.
And what do you want people to bring? The concept and idea in their head. Do you want to bring them pictures of what they want? What makes it good for you? What makes that relationship the best way? That first initial consultation.
Sure. I mean, if they can to the show bring a picture or bring a print of something, particularly if they have a print of their existing space, kitchen, bathroom, whatever it is. I need to see the space later. But that picture, as I keep saying, show after show, is the 10,000 words.
10,000 words, yeah.
And I can look at it right away and give them some immediate feedback like, yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, we can probably do that. Let's set up an appointment and take a look.
Fantastic. We'll go check out, and you can talk to Alan in person at that great Home and Design Show. And if you want to ask him a question, we can answer it for you live right here on the air as well. On Tuesdays on Low Country Live, just make sure you hit us on our Low Country Live Facebook page or Alan's website, and we'll get that answer for you. Alan, thank you so much.
Hey,
Do
thanks,
appreciate
John.
it as always. Up next, information on how you can take your education to the next level with Centure College. Stay with us.